Welcome back to Paradise Riders. This is Stu Jones with segment 4, our final segment featuring the 43rd annual Phil Peterson's Key West Poker Run. Just a quick recap, we started in Miami on Friday morning and rode down through the scenic Florida Keys, stopping in Key Largo, in Isla Morada, Marathon, the Lower Keys, and then finally in Key West. For 2 days of fun on Duval Street, a fantastic bike show, and an epic pool party at the Casa Marina Resort. And now it's time to head back to Duval Street for the big Saturday night party.
Saturday night of the Key West Poker Run is probably the most lively, energetic night. Why? Because everybody's just been having so much fun, and it just escalates from Friday to Friday night, all day Saturday, Saturday afternoon, and then now Saturday night on Duval Street. We made our way back to Rick's, where they have moved the final awards for the poker run here. Of course, we saw Mark Rossi earlier. He reminded me that they have 14 bars, separate bars within the Rick's umbrella here. So I'm looking at probably at least 6 or 7 of them right from where I'm standing. But the one that matters right now is Dirty Harry's. It's right behind me.
And continuing that thought, because what you can't see on this production is the fact that I was just photobombed by 6 beautiful bachelorettes. But Dirty Harry's is the atmosphere for this final big awards party, and the band playing the Dirtbags are the perfect band for this setting, because these guys know how to rock the house.
Full house with jacks over kings. What do you say, Evan? I got a word in the morning. Oh shit, sorry about that. I remember how to play poker. That's what we got you for. Ron, come up here and get your 2 cards, man.
Drew Peterson took the stage to present the grand prize winner, Jeff Carberry, with that brand new Harley Davidson.
On behalf of Key West Sunrise Rotary, from the bottom of my heart and all our volunteers, thank you very, very much for producing this great run.
After the awards were presented at Rick's, of course, the party continued over several blocks down Duval Street, where you could see every kind of motorcycle imaginable. Remember that only Duval Street can be ridden on by motorcycles. There's no cars allowed for this event.
Sunday morning here in Key West, and the best thing about the Peterson's Key West Poker Run is that on Sunday, it's technically not over yet. That's right, we have another day of riding all the way back from Key West to Miami today as we join thousands of riders making stops along the way. Of course, the poker run's over. We gave out the motorcycle last night at Rick's down on Duval Street, but everyone's going to enjoy a beautiful ride back today. The weather's fantastic. And now going to bid farewell to the beautiful Casa Marina here by Waldorf Astoria, one of our favorite places to stay in Key West. 311 guest rooms. The general manager told me yesterday that about 300 were occupied by poker runners. I wonder what those 11 other guests were thinking as that party carried on in the pool here at the Casa Marina. But today it's a fun ride back as the weather's beautiful, blue skies, light winds, very warm temperatures, so it's time to get up to speed here on my Harley Davidson Ultra Classic and join the other bikes as we ride back and stop off in Marathon for lunch.
Riding back from the Casa Marina keeps us on the south side of Key West, which is probably one of the most scenic parts of riding around the outside of the island of Key West. Loving that Ultra Classic, and it's going to be a nice, smooth ride home. But you can't leave Key West without a full tank of fuel, so we stopped in Stock Island and caught up with this gang from Miami Choppers who had probably 15 or 20 really cool bikes, and we got a chance to leave out of town with them, and they put on a good show for us as we rode out of Key West, heading back on the Overseas Highway. Our next planned stop along the way was at Sunset Grill in Marathon, which is just at the north end of the 7 Mile Bridge. And it's a good stop because it's a fun place to hang out, lots of action down by the pool, and a great menu. But for most of us riders, the really big highlight riding back today was stopping off at Gilberts in Key Largo. They have got a big entertainment agenda here on Sunday afternoon.
Syndicated radio personality, man about town in Key West and all over the Florida Keys, but most importantly, my drinking buddy, Bill Hobie, in the house here.
It's big for me, too.
It's big for you.
You know what I mean?
We're big fish in a small pond, aren't we?
Very few people I would say idolize, but you have your thing, man. You know what I mean?
Bill,
when you come down here, it is a celebration that is unparalleled.
yeah, but come on, man, give yourself some credit. You helped Gilberts put together a bang-up rock and roll show here this afternoon, Sunday, day 3 of the Peterson's Poker Run. You know, Drew Peterson's right here in the crowd enjoying the band, and you pulled John Popper out of your your bag of tricks.
We go way back.
Yeah,
We go
and
way back.
you pulled him down here for a little sideshow, made everybody happy here at Gilbert's, gave the bikers and the riders one last big bang of entertainment before they get on that 18-mile stretch and head back to Miami. Hobie, I want to, on behalf of all the riders from the Peterson's Poker Run and all the guys that came down and all the guys and gals that came down to the Keys for the weekend, thanks for helping us to make Sunday afternoon a big hit here at Gilbert's.
The party at Gilbert's was just a fabulous way to wrap up 3 great days of paradise riding from Miami down to Key West on the 43rd annual Phil Peterson's Key West Poker Run. I enjoyed riding with Drew and hanging out with his wife Linda and all of the Peterson gang. Sadly, just 10 days after the completion of the Phil Peterson's Key West Poker Run, the founder and creator of this event, Mr. Peterson himself, had passed away. As a member of the Miami Hog chapter, I received a notification from Mr. Jim McGill, the director of the chapter, and his words really, I think, hit home with me. He said that Mr. Peterson was a pioneer in the motorcycle community and has set the standard very high. As we mourn the loss of our founder and leader, we must always remember the goals that he set for us and always strive to achieve them. Not to tarnish the dignity and the honor which has bestowed upon us, a man like Mr. P only comes along once in a lifetime, and we are truly blessed to have been a part of it. For our next series and episodes here with Paradise Riders, we're going to feature highlights from the 28th annual SFPC Toys in the Sun Run taking place in South Florida. After attending this event for many years, most of us would agree that this is indeed the biggest motorcycle rally that they've ever participated in. No, it's not Sturgis, and no, it's not Daytona Bike Week, but they do close down I-95 for thousands of riders to partake in the event. It's all for Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital. I had help from lovely Courtney Vaughn, who came down and joined us at the Mardi Gras Casino and interviewed a lot of our fellow riders. The weather really was fantastic for the event. There was a little bit of cloud in the sky, but the temperatures were warm and the riders were happy to get together because we had just had several days of rain prior to the event. The parade gets kicked off here at the Mardi Gras Casino, rides northbound on I-95 and then westbound on I-595. Organizers pull in so many volunteers, including the Broward Sheriff's Office and their motorcycle unit. It really is a pleasure to ride, and it feels really safe. You never feel threatened at all on this ride because it's so well organized and structured. After riding along 595, you pass by Chester's, which is of course one of our big sponsors, and into Markham Park, where the party begins for the entire day. The greeting is nothing short of red carpet and first class as we ride in, and the Sunrise Fire Department and the Broward Sheriff's Office Fire Department have their main pumpers here on display. Thousands and thousands of riders coming into the park. You know, the park was a little soggy from the several days of rain prior, but overall it worked out pretty well. They had a lot of nice parking areas for all the motorcycles. Once again, the Toys in the Sun Run benefits Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital, And with thousands of riders bringing an unwrapped toy and making donations, it really was a fantastic outcome for thousands of children who would otherwise have nothing for Christmas. Even with the soggy weather, it looks like most of the bikes stayed on their kickstand. Thanks to all the vendors and all of the people who came out to support this event. It was a great outcome for everybody. We want to make sure that you watch the next episode of Paradise Riders, where we'll have complete coverage of the SFPC Toys in the Sun Run from Markham Park. Special thanks to Peterson's Harley-Davidson for providing me with a fantastic riding platform, a brand new Harley-Davidson Road Glide with the touring kit. I picked it up at the Peterson's North store on Thursday and enjoyed riding this bike. It's the first time I've been on a Road Glide in a couple of years, and it was a fantastic ride. Thanks for watching this episode of Paradise Riders. This is Stu Jones signing off. Remember, ride safe and always wear your helmet.